Guess the time's finally come. The Hollow Night will begin soon. It's been a month since Leenae saved me and hijacked my life with all that godforsaken training. Now I get why. It looks like a swarm of Exus wielders have gathered near the city center. Ugh, that idiot. And Wald, where the hell are they? Did they really just take off on their own? I know you told me to stay put because it was dangerous, but there's no way in hell I can do that. I have to be the one that settles it with that Paradox bitch myself. Damn it, Linne. You better be waiting for me. That goes for you too, Wald. Don't do anything stupid before I get there. Hey, Yuzu. Sorry, I mean, Yuzuriha?
Now who might you be? I do not think we have met before, have we? Yes, for I am but a humble swordswoman. Hiya!
Stop being an ass. And besides, swordsmen don't say hiya.
Then perhaps straw.
That's not it either. Ugh. Man, I wasn't expecting to run into a monster like you. This Hollow Knight's a real pain.
Yes, indeed. Naught stands before you but a single monolithic monster, a demon of misfortune who wanders the Hollow Night, killing anything that moves.
Alright then, just pretend that everything I'm about to say is me thinking out loud. I've never forgotten about what happened before. I'm sorry, and I always have been. I lost sight of myself and, well, what I did was pretty messed up. Even afterwards, I ran and hid like a coward. Pretty pathetic, huh?
You can say that again.
But that's all in the past now. I know it might be too late, but I found a reason to fight. And not because that person told me to either. I fight because I want to.
Yeah, I can see it in your eyes that you've cast away all doubt. That's good. Until now, your eyes were like, yes, like those of a dead fish. Not that I would know such a thing. 'Tis the guess of the humble demon stranger before you. I can feel the passion burning in your eyes. It shall make cutting you to pieces all the more satisfying. Prepare to be baptized by this night. You will do well as my foe. Or so a demon who's never met you would guess.
Well, bring it on. For the record, I'm not trying to erase everything I've done in the past by battling you, all right? It just means that I start fresh here. I hope you're ready, nameless demon.
Understood. I shall grant your wish and obliterate any hope you may have. Let us begin, nameless man-child.
Orie, is that you? What are you doing here? And what in the hell's with that getup?
Hyde. I was about to ask you the same thing. And that sword. What is the meaning of this?
Well, I have this thing on this night, so if the answer's not obvious, I don't know what is. But, Orie, I never would have guessed in a million years that you were an in-birth.
Once again, I was going to say the same. That cannot be the infamous sword, the Insulator. It appears your connection with the Princess of the Nightblade has made you very much a wild card.
You got me. But she's really not all that bad, you know? She fights alone because she's forced to. Which is why I want to help her.
I am aware that the Nightblade and its leader are not evil. The one we must worry about is Paradox. The two parties are going to meet tonight. You understand why this cannot be overlooked, yes?
More or less. But as long as we're under this knight, it's obvious that both sides have a reason for fighting, and neither of them will budge. So, now that we're on the same page, I'm gonna need you and all of Leaked Christ to stay out of my way.
You're right. This battle was inevitable, if only because of this place. As an executor of Licht Christ, it is my duty to take you on. For your sins, in birth, I shall return you to nothingness.
After all I said about staying put, Hyde, you still had to come after me.
Leenae, you're okay. Man, I was worried about you. How could you just ditch me like that? Come to think of it, where's Old Man Wald? Don't tell me someone actually took him out.
Idiot, don't say those sort of things. There's no way that beast would fall so easily. He went off on his own, saying something about a worthy foe. He seemed excited. I'd be interested in meeting the person strong enough to defeat him.
Yeah. He'd fight until he dropped dead from exhaustion, right? Anyway, don't worry. I'm here now. I may not be as strong as that geezer, but it'll be better than fighting alone.
No. Prepare yourself, Hyde. I thought I was clear that if we met here, it'd be as enemies. You want to go with me, but I can't take you. Neither of us will relent. The Hollow Knight won't last forever, and only one of us can move on. We need to figure out who it'll be.
You're not serious, are you, Leenae? You know the only thing waiting for you at the end of all this is Paradox, right? Are you really gonna face her alone? I don't know what your deal is, but why can't we just fight her together?
Because whether or not I win against her is irrelevant. If I'm killed, I'll just be reborn. But if that woman gets her hands on your insulator, then all will be lost. I'm sorry, Hyde, but I have to stop you.
So in the end, only one of us will get our way, huh? Fine, Leenae. Sorry, but it'll be me who moves on. It's time I put an end to all this.
I didn't expect any other answer from you. Very well. That's a path you're free to choose, but I want you to make a promise. If you lose this battle, you won't come after me ever again.
Yeah, this time it's serious. I'll keep my promise. But in return, if I win, you'd better hold up your end of the bargain.
Welcome, Insulator, to the darkest depths of the Hollow Knight, where the altar of light and darkness awaits.
Paradox. Yeah, I'm here all right. It's time to settle things once and for all. I'll bring an end to this place for good.
My. Boys grow up so fast nowadays. I know. Why don't you abandon the Princess of the Nightblade and join me instead? We can create a new world in the image of Amnesia and all inbirths. The Nightblade leaked Christ. I'm sick of hearing about the Hollow Knight this, the Order that. The Chosen Ones, the Inbirths, Exis. The least they could do is allow me to live as I please. So, why don't we change it all? Complete decimation so not even ashes will remain. Then the Hollow Knight will be ours. Imagine. All of that power in your hands. So, will we accomplish this magnificent feat together?
I have no interest in getting myself into more trouble. I just want to go back to my normal life. If you plan on getting in my way, I'll crush you and your delusions right here and now. I think I finally get it. So many people have been corrupted by Exis and turned evil. People like you. That's why Leenae fought so hard to protect this knight. Leenae showing up, suddenly being tasked with this sword. None of this was a coincidence. Her goal, everything she wanted to achieve, I'll do it in her stead. It's all I can do for her right now.
I see. What a shame. I suppose I'll give up trying to convince you then. But in that case, I'm going to have to take the insulator from you, as well as your Nightblade seal. Then I will become a rebirth, transcending the limits of the in-birth. Hyde of the Licht Kreis, Kuon, Weaver of Eternity, I'll crush them, and amnesia will rule the night! Now then, it's time for me to take the powers of your sword and sacrifice them to my vessel so that I can become one of the rebirth. Insulator, come to me!
What's the matter, Paradox? Looks like you've just about burned out. Don't tell me you're out of gas already.
No. Impossible. How could I be defeated by a little boy? Was that the loop end? The true power of the insulator? I love it. I want it even more now. Give it to me!
You don't know when to quit, do you? You can barely even stand. Now that the Hollow Knight is over, all that's left is to sever the connection to the Abyss. My role in all this is done. I have no reason left to fight you. All Leenae told me was, don't let them take it from you. Later, Paradox. It's time to put an end to this, and to you. So, this is the Abyss. The source of the Hollow Knight. By cutting this, the night will finally come to an end. Here's hoping I never see you again!
Was this all a part of your little plan, Kuon the Eternal? Farewell, Insulator Boy. I'll be sure to return the favor when night falls again. Next time, I'll be hunting you, okay?
Glad you made it back, Hyde. Judging by the look on your face, I take it you defeated Paradox?
Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be here. The insulator's safe too. I thought about killing off Paradox right then and there, but I was barely able to move myself. She got away just before I got to her. Well, all I had to do was destroy that door to the Abyss, right?
You're not much of an actor. It's obvious someone like you could never truly harm anyone. Well, not that it matters. The choice to let her live was yours to make.
Did you just say something? Why do I get the feeling you were being insulting?
Don't worry about it. Real men don't sweat the small stuff. We escaped Paradox this time, but she's a rare vessel. I doubt that she'll give up so easily. We'll have to settle matters with her eventually. As long as she seeks the secrets of resurrection and of the Nightblade, we'll have to continue dealing with her, and Kuon the Eternal. Until I've discovered the truth behind his involvement, I cannot run away.
So, I think I'll hold off on asking you what the hell's going on right now, but you'd better promise to tell me someday, alright?
Right. I owe you that much. I promise to tell you someday. However, you still owe me from when I saved you from the Void. Remember? You promised to release me from eternity. That's why I gave you that sword.
You idiot! Are you still going on about that stuff? You gotta tell me everything first then. If I end you, how the hell am I supposed to know anything?
Good point. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Don't worry. I'll tell you everything. One day. Now it's time to head home, Hyde. You too, Ku. It's almost morning. It'd be a disaster if someone found Wald knocked out.
Yeah, that'd be major news. Like drunk Bigfoot or something.
Ku!
could